Welcome back to the House of Cards, everybody. Hope you all had a wonderful Monday. We are late this Monday, but we're getting this done because, you know, we got to do it and keep the train rolling on the Monday mailbags. Yes, we're back. Again, sorry for being late today. We had a lot going on, so I had to get this video done. It's a little bit of a longer video, got to warn you, but definitely some really cool stuff. A lot of the video is a big PWCC order I got back, along with some, of course, some eBay stuff that you guys should all be used to by now. But just a great variety of cards. I'm not going to linger too long on it, but just sit back and enjoy. You'll love it, I promise. Anyways, if you haven't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, all the things. You know what to do. I love to get the feedback, so please drop some lines below, and we'll let it go from there. So enjoy the video. We'll see you on the other side of the mailbag. All right, let's do old blue here first. Oh. Cardboard. There we go. Nice. Very cool. You guys have seen a lot of him recently from me, but I wanted to get a numbered Ian Gary, because the ones I got were like the green flood and, you know, stuff like that, which, you know, it's cool. It's a parallel, but it's not numbered. So I want to get one of these. What do they call these? Like silver lasers or whatever. So it's numbered. I guess it doesn't matter. We don't take it out of here. It's numbered there out of. Oops, there we go. 99. So. Oh, this is 99 and 99. This is the bookend. Not that it matters to anybody, but it's kind of cool. Centering's okay. Left to right's pretty decent. These cards tend to have a lot of edge damage. I've noticed now over the last few that I've gotten in that they all kind of have little chipping on the edge. This one looks like it might have a little bit too. So just a little fair warning on these Donruss cards. They're not all perfect, so keep an eye out. But anyways, cool Ian Gary there at 99. All right. Let's see. What's this? Oh. Well, we're gonna see some very similar stuff, but this is cool. Just as a filler, I haven't seen these yet, the new Bowman University cards. So they're starting the Bowman, the first, you know, which is obviously a big baseball thing for forever and ever. They're doing it now for football and basketball, it looks like. The problem is they didn't have the license for the college for this first run, but I heard that they got it now, so that should be pretty cool for future sets, because I think it's important. You know, even though I don't really collect college, I think it's still, you know, no one wants just like no one wants like, okay, there's some guy playing in some city league, you know, you don't know what college or anything. So especially with college, you know, because really the main collectors of college cards are, you know, alumni and stuff from that college. So it's kind of a weird thing just to have a, you know, card of a dude that doesn't even mention the college on it, but it is what it is. All right, here you go. Not a very exciting variety here, but another Ian Gary green flood. This one edges look good. The centering's a little off left to right, but edges look a lot better. All right, keep moving. Big old bubble mailer. Big old thing for just little old Julio. I've been grabbing these up. I think I have like 5 of these now that I'm just stacking them up while they're still not super expensive. Definitely not cheap, but still in a reasonable tolerance range. But yeah, I just want to get a nice little collection of these going, just get them graded up and just kind of sit on them for a while, because I think they have a lot of, you know, potential. If you look at, you know, Cunha or Tatis or, you know, those guys, you know, their Bowman megas and colored stuff from their first Bowmans are worth Muco bucks right now. So that's I feel Julio's heading in that direction. Let's see how we should open this guy. There we go. Sorry. All right. So I think, what is this? Oh, okay. So these two, I think they're the same thing, are from Box Breaks. I did my very first ever break, joined a break when Prism Football released, because I wanted to see, I wanted to learn more about the product. So I jumped on a new platform called Card Shop Live. Pretty cool. Just download it on the App Store, and it's kind of like Loop and some of the other ones where they have different breakers kind of, you know, constantly on there breaking. So I'm just kind of cleaning up here. And yeah, so anyways, the first weekend that Prism Football came out, I decided to join a couple auction breaks. I think they started at like $1, and then they bid them up to whatever the final price was that the break ended in, and it was kind of a random team. So two teams I got was the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins, which Dolphins weren't bad because you have Waddle, but Commanders were a little wah-wah. So I really didn't hit anything, so nothing crazy. It's probably a bunch of common cards mostly, but it was fun just to kind of get my first taste of entering a break, because, you know, I never won. A lot of people do breaks, and I have never done one, so I was just like, well, this is a product I wanted to learn more about because I was interested in buying a box. So I just entered a couple breaks, and this is what I got. Yep. I don't know much about Diami Brown, and my color card was a Montez Sweat Purple out of 125. So yeah, probably about $3 worth of cards here for whatever I paid for the break, but you know, it's all in good fun. Oh, this guy must have felt bad for me, so he threw in a pack of Topps because I got such a crap. Oh god, we got 2 second year. There you go. Oh my gosh. Hunter Long, no clue, and Jared Dukes. So it didn't even get a Waddle, which is unfortunate. So probably hence the reason why he threw in a Topps Chrome pack for me, which I appreciate that. And hey, while we're at it, let's open her up here. Is this update? What is this? 2021. Just regular Topps Chrome. Yeah, that's pretty bad, but it's okay. You know, sometimes you gotta go through the motions. Tatis. Oh, got a rookie auto. Not Jose Garcia. Don't know much about him, but hey, for a free pack, I'll take a rookie auto. That's cool. And more base. So, well, you know, there you go. Good karma by the breaker. Can't be mad for throwing that in there. It's a shortstop. Oh, I'll have to look into him. There you go. I hate this year Topps Chrome because the names are so darn small, but there you go. This has a cool autograph too. All right, moving on. All right. the big boy here. So this is another PWCC from a couple weeks ago. I actually got it late, but this is pretty good one if I remember. I picked up some nice new stuff. Got a lot of shows coming up, so I'm trying to stock up on some inventory. That's the one thing about being a dealer is, you know, you don't want to. Oops, sorry. You don't want to go to every show with the exact same stuff. Once you're doing shows like all over the country, then I guess it doesn't matter so much. But when, you know, you're doing a lot of local shows and you see a lot of the same faces, you know, they get bored with your same old. Especially if it's stuff that, you know, you've had for, you know, a long time. Which typically means it's stuff that nobody wants or you're overpriced. But okay. Whew. Set this off here. It's a big old stack. We'll go through here. I'm gonna remove the labels as we go. So this is a Kobe rookie I got. Again, I like picking these ones up when they look decent and just kind of eye appeal. So it's a BGS 9, which I know is not great, but look at the subs. 99995. So the edges are 9.5. I wish the corners were a 9.5 versus the edges, but you know, it is what it is. But I will probably take a shot at cracking this. Even if it goes into a PSA 9, it's going to be still very much more valuable than a BGS 9. So yeah, we'll take a look at it, see if it's got the potential to crack. If not, we'll leave it as it is. All right, next one. I'm actually really excited about this one. I love Mookie Betts, and you know, I don't have this weird prejudice against Panini baseball products. They're unlicensed, so I love Color Blasts and I love Mookie, and he's killing it this year. And this is a dope one. Like the blue and the red, looks dope. So again, BGS 9 with 3 9s and a 9.5, so super clean, good subgrades for a you know, card like this. So again, this one might be another potential to move to a PSA slab if I so desire. Lots of BGS slabs. There's just such good value in BGS right now, guys. It's like that's just my whole shtick. So this is Luis Robert, numbered out of 250. And this is the purple auto, which I love the purple because I think it goes really cool with the Chicago like gray and black. This one, however, I'm gonna leave because I think a lot of collectors enjoy baseball, you know, in BGS slabs just because it's a little bit of an older vibe to it. But the one thing about these BGS slabs is it's got just a ton of scratches, so it really sucks. So we'll see. I'll get the microfiber out, see if we can clean it up a little bit. But there you go, Lou Bob, purple out of 250 auto. He's having a good year so far. He's not like killing it, but he's definitely playing a real solid start to the season. All right, so this is Bo Bichette Topps Chrome, numbered out of 299. So this is the purple. This one had quad 9.5, so I thought that was pretty strong. But Blue Jays look really good. Bichette's, you know, definitely the number 2 over there, I believe, my opinion, behind Vlad. But you know, he's just got, you know, he's got a lot of swag and, you know, playing a premium position. I just think he's a stud. So grabbing his stuff, gonna get this, probably this one I'll crack and send the PSA since it's quad 9.5s. So pretty good chance that'll cross to a 10, but not all cards I would do that, just specific ones. Let's skip to this one because it's the same. It's another Bichette. And this is just the Prism Refractor. So again, quad 9.5s. Not an expensive card at all, so getting these for good deals. Again, another great cracking potential there. And those are great ones too to send on the new PSA $30 option. It's going to take about 4 months to get it back, but it's a nice option because, you know, low value cards like that, you don't want to go spend 50 bucks. I mean, 30 is not that much different than 50, but it's, you know, 40%, whatever. It helps, you know, it saves 20 bucks per card. So especially, you know, if the card's value only worth it, you know, say 150 bucks, if it's 10, you know, you don't want to spend, you know, a third of the value of the card grading it, you know, it doesn't make sense. So Kobe, this is dope. This is the Topps Chrome LeBron Kobe. So interesting thing about this card is when I saw this, the centering, they gave it a 8.5, so that's why the score is a 9, but see the other 3 grades are 9.5s. And I looked at this, and the centering looks pretty dang good. Like, left to right is good. It's hard to see with the white background. There you go. So you can see left to right looks good, right? And then the top, the bottom is pretty much equal to the 2 sides. So I started looking around online at what 10s look like, and a lot of them look just like this. So I don't know if this is just a weird BGS thing. And then the back is the other thing to look at, because BGS does grade the back. So the top to bottom is a little bit off, but PSA doesn't care about that. So it might have been because of that. My LeBron Topps Chrome rookie too, the front looks great and the back is a little bit off center, and they gave it an 8.5 centering. So I'm wondering if that's the case here. So I might definitely consider cracking this one. And again, even if it came back a 9, I would still be in a way better position than a BGS 9. So I don't think there's much of a loss on that. So anyways, that Ronald Acuna. So again, another very affordable. So look, this is numbered out of 10, guys. Numbered out of 10. And this was a very price effective Panini baseball. Look at that. There's the gold Prism Ronald Acuna. It's not a rookie or anything. It's from 2020. But still, I mean, gold Prism Acuna. If you guys saw the price I got it for, you guys would be like, what the? But yeah, sick card, huh? All right. Next, Jaja. Can't get an order without getting a jaw. Believe in this kid a lot, man. He's the real deal. Again, I had not felt excitement about watching a basketball player like him since Allen Iverson. Like, I've been watching basketball that long. So when Iverson was going crazy in like the late 90s and early 2000s, I mean, it's the same vibes that Ja's giving right now. So this is Revolution. This is his rookie 1920. This is the Fractal. So what's nice about Revolution is they actually will put the name of the parallel on the card, unlike other brands. And this is the rookie Revolution. So it's not the like base card, but it's one of the, I guess you call it an insert, even though it's not really. There you go, SGC 10. So again, take a look at it. Another potential. Could send this to PSA if I want to. And again, when you're doing that, guys, you don't have to crack everything. Sometimes it's fine. Just leave it as it is. But you know, just look at the arbitrage. You know, like if you're confident in your ability to look at cards through cases like this, because not every time it's going to cross. You know, just because it's a 10 here doesn't mean it's guaranteed you're going to get a PSA 10. But if you're confident in kind of, you know, analyzing it through the plastic, and you feel like there's a good chance it would cross, you know, you're going to have more value in a PSA 10 most likely. Again, do the math. If it's $50 or less of value, it's probably not worth sending it in, because it's not going to really give you much other than you're going to be out of a card for months. And it's going to come back, and it's cool to in the PSA slab, but you waited months and months and months, and you only gained, you know, X amount of value, and you spent $50. So again, you guys got to do the math. But if it increases the value by $200, $300, $400, $500, and it only costs you $50 to do that, there you go. Now you're talking, right? Anyways, cool card. You see why I don't really have too many PSA slabs in here, because that's pretty much the way I think about it all. I'm going for the bargains. I think it's just funny that we pay so much of a premium for a different piece of plastic, you know. It's just funny to me. But, you know, it is what it is. I get it. Pulisic, this is his rookie select card. So one of his few rookie cards that he's actually in a USA kit, which is nice, because it's like Don Russ and stuff. He's in his Dortmund kit, so it's nice to have it in the USA kit, because with the World Cup coming up, that's what you want. So anyways, this is the SGC 9.5. So pretty decent. Centering might be a little touch off left to right. The best way to see these are just like pick one of these little like bars that are on the side, and then just see if they're equal on both sides. Not terrible though, it's pretty close. But yeah, we'll see. This one I might just leave in the SGC 9.5. Soccer, again, a little bit more value in SGC for soccer for whatever reason. Baseball, basketball, unless it's vintage, or like people hate SGC. All right, this is Lubob again. This is his first Bowman though, not his Topps Chrome, so nice. This is the Atomic Refractor, so cool looking card there. Yeah, this one I definitely would consider sending to PSA, just because, again, like I said, the baseball collectors don't love SGC unless it's vintage. So, you know, you got to kind of play to the markets and, you know who your you know, potential customers are. But the atomics look cool in SGC though, because it does have that nice pop against the black. But yeah, all right, another jaw. This is a pretty big one, I believe. Yeah, so this is Prism. This is the rookie auto. Wanted to get one. I wanted like a good jaw signature that was one of his more highly collected ones. So pulled the trigger on this one. Still got it for a pretty good price in my opinion. So this is the rookie signatures PSA 10. So yeah, this is a dope card. Yeah, really cool. Good card to have. All right, here's a little, kind of a little cheap Jordan to have. I wanted to have more Jordans for just, you know, because I get a lot of people that come to my tables that want like more older stuff, like 90 stuff, and I always sell it really fast, so I try to keep a little supply of it. But this is just your base Jordan, you know, 96 Bowman Best in the old PSA holder. So just a classic Jordan card there. Super clean. You don't see these like real clean like this in the wild anymore. I think they've all been picked over and graded and such. But yeah, dope PSA 10. All right, here's a nice Wander. This is, I think this is his first Bowman. Yeah, there you go. So this is the Mojo, kind of like the Kyle Lewis. They like look a lot like shinier. Let me see that. I guess it's the same. Maybe it's just because the background is lighter and the background is darker, so it doesn't pop as much. But yeah, the Wander really pops. It's nice. So there you go. First Bowman Wander, Mega Box Mojo, whatever you want to call it. A few more, guys. Oh, so this is another cheapy one I just like to have. If he ever comes back and stays healthy. Kyle Lewis Auto 9. I have another one of these. Again, I mean, you're talking like, I think whatever I paid was like $30 or something. So again, nothing crazy, but you know, you never know. Old Kyle might come back and make some noise at some point. All right, here is Mr. Burrow. This is weird, it's in a thick holder. I wonder why. It's not really a thick card. Oh, I mean, it's a little bit thick. So you'll see it's numbered here on 99. So this is the Contenders Rookie of the Year auto, which I like because it has the on-card auto, so pretty sweet card there. I think this is my first Joey autograph. I believe so. So nice card there. Yeah, I guess it is. It's like slightly thicker, the card itself. I always wonder how PSA chooses like when to bump up the size of the slab depending on like how thick the card is. Like, does it have to be like a, you know, like a, you know, 50 point or more or something? I don't know. Julio, again, just got one of these, good price. It's like to have these for sale because they're super liquid. There you go, Mojo 10. You know, you can pick these up on a good day for under, you know, on the auction, you know, for under 200, whereas, you know, buy it now is usually go around like 220, somewhere there. So definitely not a bad thing. This one I just grabbed for my PC, super cheap. Jordan Brooks, stud, new linebacker for the Seahawks. This is the Contenders. Card got a 7, which I don't understand. So actually, the reason why I got it is because I just wanted to kind of see why. I think it might be because of this little surface mark right here. Hard to see, but I mean, everything else checks out. The corners are great. Back looks good. Yeah, I think it's just this little surface, like fingernail mark right there. So anyways, I think some Jordan Brooks collector would like this. Definitely a home remove there, but still cool. All right, last from PWCC is Mr. Trae Young. I'm picking up him right now. He is dirt cheap. Numbered out of 88. Optic. Choice red, which I think looks sick. It's funny because like if you look at his jersey in the picture, it has that sort of, I don't even call it, like that pattern on the jersey. It's kind of carbon fiber look sort of vibes, but it kind of matches this Mojo look with the red color match. It's pretty cool. I wish it was a 10, but I wonder what they dinged it on because it looks centering wise pretty decent. Might just have a little soft corner or something. Who knows? You never know. But yeah, still cool card, color match. Like it. All right, let's do this little envelope here. Nice. So a little simple card here, cheap pickup. I just wanted to grab this, go with my gold collection, my 2018 Donruss gold. I should try to complete this whole set, but this is the Lewandowski. Nice looking, really well centered. So again, these are the gold press proofs out of 75. So you know, I like Lewandowski. It's gonna be interesting to see get that transfer next season to Barcelona. That'd be crazy. But there you go. Okay. Interesting packaging job here. Let's see if I can figure this out. Might just go in for the kill here. All right. That kind of tells it. Tells the surprise. There it is. So I wanted to get a matching Noelvi for my Julio yellow. So there you go. Numbered out of 75. It's the yellow refractor. So the same year as Julio's. So we'll have to take a look at this closer. Hopefully it's in good shape because I'd love to get this guy slabbed up and save it for Noelvi's call up. Probably won't be till next year at the earliest, but there you go. Noelvi Marte, first Bowman, yellow. All right. Let's get into this box here. Not exactly sure what this is. Okay. And a slab. Hey. Another Jaw Hollow. Yeah, it's a great 9.5. This is a quad 9.5. So you got your 4 9.5s up there. So I like these ones just because your odds of it being good enough to send to PSA if you wanted to are high. Plus it adds value. You know, the better the subgrades, the higher the value of the card. So quad 9.5s are, you know, kind of that nice middle highest sort of value versus, you know, the 3 9.5s and 1 9. Just a true gem. Sorry, yeah. No, gem mint. And then true gem is quad 9.5s, and then true gem plus is when you have a 10 or 2 10s in there, something like that. Anyways, there you go. Jaw hollow, optic hollow, BGS. Let's see what we got next here. That's easy. Oh, cool. I like this one. This is the 2012? Yeah, 2012 Finest. Ronda Rousey. This is her debut. You kind of see there, it's hard to read, but so her first year in UFC. She was in other leagues before UFC, but this is her UFC debut. So this is the diamond refractor, which these always look great. I got a few of these. I got Khabib, Max Holloway, and they just look in the same year, I meant to say. They look super cool, but there you go. Ronda Rousey debut, Topps Finest, diamond refractor. You can also see the debut up there, which is nice. Nice touch to kind of just show that there's kind of the rookie season in UFC. Okay, we did it. Yeah, over 30 minutes. I know, it's long, but whatever algorithms, you know, YouTube has, I'm sure I'm not following them by doing long videos, but I feel like, you know what, I want to just share what I do, and, you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You watch 4 minutes, great. If you watch all 30, great. It's all good. But anyways, we'll leave it there for now, guys. We'll see you next week. Drop a, you know, comment below if you want to have any, you know, thing to say about anything you got. I saw, or you saw? Yeah, you saw, not I saw. And of course, if you like the video, hit the like button. And of course, subscribe. You know, it's not too hard. Hit the subscribe button. All right, guys. See you next time. Enjoy your week. See you on the next video.